The following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17. It is rated TV MALV and contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you?
Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Sweet fish. Now I know what's real, what's fake. Now I know what's real.
What's narrow?
Damn, yeah, what's real and what's fake? I'ma pull out the drink if that boy wanna test. And if I wanna fuck, you know she gon' let. And if that bitch a virgin, I'm hitting it gently. Damn, I might pull out an AK or song. And if you think I'm lacking, you really are dumb. How you trapping this shit, but you dress like a bum? Got a gun with a switch and a gun with a drum, bitch. And I got a hood bitch. She be smoking this shit while I'm giving her dick. If a nigga want beef, I might pull out the stick. I ain't beefing with niggas, I'm trying to get rich. Damn, he a dummy, don't know where to go. And now he getting mad cause I'm fucking his hoe. And that bitch, she had thought she be giving me throat. She ain't doing it right, how you say you to go? Like, how do you sound? If we hide in his body, it ain't getting found. Man, that boy is a goofy, he really a clown. And his bitch wanna fuck going multiple rounds. Damn, we sending a knock to the sky. And he don't got a gun, why the fuck would you lie? How you taking a life, but you don't wanna die? He was tough in the net, and now he finna cry.
Oh, this is
What it do, my peoples. Y'all see the boys are back. It's been a minute, but we are back, ready to talk it, walk it, and be about it. You guys know what time it is. It is that podcast show, that number one podcast show.
Shockalou dreams.
You heard?
Shockalou dreams.
Shots fired. And as you guys already know, man, to my right, which would be y'all left, I have my partner, Big G, a.k.a. Supreme Rex is in the building, dog. Give him his ultra roar. So what's up, big dog? Let them know how you living, baby.
Man, just another wonderful day being a black man in the white man's world.
Say what?
Just another day being a black man in the white man's mother effing world. Trying to make the paper.
Shots fired. Getting that paper.
Setting my way through life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We out here getting it.
Trying to get what I can get. You know what I mean? You only live one time.
We out here, man.
We out here, brother.
You all right? Straight up. But people, sorry, my apologies that we haven't been doing shows lately. It's just we've been doing a lot of grown man stuff, man.
Real world shit.
Yeah, like, you know, I got another, I'm in a higher, level in my job now, so I have to take care of a lot of stuff. I have to worry about a lot of material, make sure people are good and where they're supposed to be, taking care of stuff. But that's neither here or there, but just letting you know that we are working and we have been working. And also, we're learning how to be a self-proclaimed, quote-unquote, mechanic. Been learning how to work on my bike, doing some little modifications to it, fixing it. Also been trying to work on the car. My bad, y'all. It's getting a little blurry over here because we're trying to get the lighting correct. See in the background a little bit over on Rex side, it's a little messed up. But as you guys already know, it's always a little technical difficulties on the show because that's how we do.
Shockalou dreams.
But we're here doing what we do
Shockalou dreams.
as we should. So Rex, you want to go ahead and let people know what we are going to be talking about, or breaking it down a little bit to the peoples?
I mean, we saw some TikTok videos and stuff like that, and we just like, we see some life situations that we just like, you know what? Let's comment and talk about these things, man.
Word.
You know what I mean? We got reaction cam to,
You know, it's reaction time. But
things that people put out there.
You know, and we don't do this. It's them, and then we just react to it accordingly, man. So don't kill the messenger. You feel me? Because some of y'all do get emotional when we talk our stuff on here, and then y'all want to. Don't do that.
That's the way life is, man.
I mean, I know, but just understand, man. We're just two dudes giving their opinion. And don't worry, people, that is not lotion. It is hand sanitizer. You know how I am. Wash your hands, people. Always. Just in case they thought it was the Jergens lotion or something.
Hey, you know, that's Jergens. What's wrong with it?
There's really nothing wrong with it, but people know what the Jergens is.
Hey, you know what I mean?
They, okay, how about this?
Where's your dirty mind going to? Man?
But you find a Jergens lotion next to the computer. What would you think?
I'm thinking, man, motherfucker want to make sure he ain't ashy, man. You never know, man. You know?
I guess.
Ain't gonna be nothing dirty about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where your mind at, people? Where
Yeah.
your mind at?
Where your mind's at? Well, we're going to find out where your mind at is now, people, because we're about to start our reactions. And let's go ahead and start with the first one, shall we?
Let's do it.
Booyah.
Propose gone
I'm about
wrong.
to go in here and propose to my girlfriend of 4 years. We've been talking about it for real, but I really love her, so I want to see how this gonna go.
My dog said, I really love her. You already know this shit going down.
That was a year ago, so let's see how it goes now.
Are you nervous?
Am I?
I love my shit go, but man.
He said he asked her
You know,
before.
everything's been good for the last year. I mean, she's been by my side and everything, so you know.
Yeah. This is her favorite restaurant, right?
Yeah, this is.
Okay,
She love
okay.
Red Lobster. She like the pasta here.
Red
Yeah.
Lobster. I can
Alright,
already
well,
tell
go
this is
ahead.
going
I'm
bad, dog. I can see
Red
it.
Lobster.
I got you.
So she was already in
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah, look like he playing dinner.
Okay.
That look like a hood ass damn Red Lobster. I ain't never seen Red Lobster look like that.
Bro, I've never even been to Red Lobster. I don't like seafood, so.
I don't like Red Lobster either, but you know, I've been inside and it's usually a little bit more professional looking. I don't know. This place looks like a damn warehouse type shit.
Oh, let's see what happens here.
Brought you here today to
Yeah,
your
what's up,
favorite
baby?
restaurant. Just let you know that I do love you. And these last 4 years that we've been having together has been phenomenal. I want to ask you to be my wife, and I want to marry you.
No.
What you mean, no?
No,
Oh,
I'm
she
not
just said
finna
no
marry
straight up.
you,
She said
and I'm not
no.
finna let you do this in no doggone Red Lobster. Look what you got on. Get up. You embarrassing yourself, and you
Look
got
what
folks
you got
looking
on.
at us. And then you had me sitting here waiting. We already talked about this. I do not want to marry
We
you.
talked about it about a year ago.
Just not even talk like it.
No, let's go.
Don't
I'm
wanna
not
marry
finna do
your
this
ass.
with you, and you got these folks looking at us like this. Get out my face.
You want me to still record?
Like,
You
no.
want me to stop recording? She's like, nah, get this on camera.
I can't even get
This
you
fool
to
ass.
church with me.
Baby.
You cut hair in your mama's kitchen. Get out my face.
Do you want me to
Your
still
mama's
record?
kitchen.
What?
Stop. I do not want to marry you. Oh my God. And then you gonna come doing this in Red Lobster.
Said you cut hair at your mama's kitchen.
And then you want to do it in Red Lobster.
No, leave me alone. You got
Access
these folks
denied.
following us. Stop.
Wow, leave me alone.
God, leave.
Have a good day, guys. Sorry about that. You with them? I apologize. Baby, look.
We talked about this. This is your fault. You was in there looking stupid. We talked about this. I do not want to marry you.
So So that's
You
it.
don't even have, you don't got no money to do nothing for me.
How you know that? This is supposed to be a partnership.
Because for 4 years I've been carrying you.
Ooh.
Oh,
For
shots
4
fired.
years I've been carrying, yes.
So why
Yes.
you haven't been left? Why you haven't been left? You
I
just
don't
stick
know.
around?
I don't know. Maybe
that's
I
what you
settle.
do?
Maybe I settle. I don't know.
So how you gonna do
You
that
got-
then?
Look at this.
Could have
Let
been
me
left
see.
after 4 years.
That's
I'm out
the
here-
problem.
I'm out
That's
here-
the problem. You
I'm
don't
out here
care.
begging for
you
your
don't,
love.
You don't care enough to do better.
That
That's
I don't
why.
care. I'm out here proposing to you.
You gonna get
That
these,
doesn't make
you
sense
gonna
to
make
me.
these folks call the police on us.
Let them call. I don't.
Hell
Fine.
no.
I can't do this with you. You need to stop. Really.
You know what? If you want me
I'm
to stop,
sick of
it's
it.
over. That's
And
the
that's
second
fine.
time that I proposed
That's
to you.
fine because I've been with
Since
somebody
I'm-
else anyway.
I'm such a
I've
what?
been seeing somebody else anyway.
Oh.
How about that? That's why. You
Ooh.
want to know why? That's why.
You know what? You can start recording.
Yeah, she could have been and stop.
You can start recording. Hey,
Wow.
Damn.
Fellas,
Damn.
this is what happens
Dog.
when you with a woman that rocks a fade better than yours.
Word, right? Grace Jones looking bit. The Stranger. Eviance, the fragrance. Stranger. This man right here was a.
She had the lineup and everything better. But yeah, man.
Yo,
This is the second time I did it. We're gonna have to break up.
yo, my man, hold on. He got. Right here.
You
Dog.
gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga.
Second time.
Real
nigga.
talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Real talk.
How old is you is?
You trying to lock in security, nigga? She carried you for 4 years. You like, yo, I'm
4 years.
gonna lock this security in. You wanna marry me, baby?
Yo.
Access denied.
It's a pookie, man. She said this man cut hair in his mama's kitchen.
But it's her fault too, because you heard her. She said she been holding him down for 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, she finally woke the F up. Congratulations to her. Yo, I don't feel
Getting some
bad.
common sense.
I don't feel bad for the dude because you're a pookie.
Word. It's the reality.
I don't feel bad for that. I mean, if you allow a woman, she's just doing what's natural to her.
She's gonna look at you weak, and I've always said this.
She's doing what's natural to her. Like, she know that she been carrying you. You know what I'm saying? You've been tolerating her disrespect and everything. And you try to marry her before she tell you no. You know what I mean? And then
she knew you was
she
a
gave
bum.
she gave you the hint like you should have been left. You know what I mean? And she been dating somebody else apparently. I'm not saying what she did was right, but at the same time, bro, you should have been got on point. 4 years, a chick was carrying you. You didn't even have an argument today. You didn't even say that's not true. Nah, nigga, you know you knew that was true. That's when I stopped. That's right there. I said I don't feel bad for this.
That's not true.
Immediately I was like, I don't feel bad for this proposal. You a pokey. And you a pokey that was with a chick that had a fade that was better than yours.
Oh man, shots fired.
You know what I mean? I can't feel too bad for you.
Me either.
I mean, I bet some people really expected us to cuss this woman out, man. But
Nah.
you know, shame on her for dealing with this man for 4 years. Shame on her for that, if anything.
Word.
Why you deal with somebody this long and knowing that he can never do anything for you? I mean, I'm glad you woke up out of it.
She snapped up out of it, but
I hope you didn't have no kids with him.
oh, that would have been the worst, right?
You know what I mean? Like, as a woman, y'all ladies gotta think smart, man. You can't be with the dude. I'm not telling y'all to be gold diggers because actually I don't call women gold diggers. It's smart for you to look for a man that got his stuff together, man. If I had a daughter, I'm gonna tell my daughter if she come home, bring home a pookie. He cuts hair in his mother's kitchen. He ain't really got no plans to do nothing. You can, you selling dime bags and cutting hair, and you ain't really got no plans. You ain't got no future, no goal. Like, nah, man.
This ain't gonna work, son.
I wouldn't want my daughter to leave that dude and go move to the next. I hope the next dude ain't a pookie, because that's usually the mistake they make.
Stay pookified.
Go from one pookie to the next.
But still, like, bruh.
And then you,
I just still,
you
like,
got that on record. You got it on camera, bro. Like,
the
what-
girl told you the first round. No.
what did you think was going to happen? Like, what did you think the outcome was going to do?
Why would you even try again? And obviously, you didn't level up from the first round.
I mean,
And then you try again.
and then you try again. You got it on camera. Like, well, you thought the pressure was gonna make her say yes?
Man, shit.
You thought the pressure was gonna change things, man? Get out of here, bro.
She said nope.
We don't do that here.
You trying to marry a woman that's disrespectful as hell to you. This woman absolutely, this ain't the first time she disrespected you.
Facts.
You've been putting up that for a while. I can't feel bad for dudes that allow themselves
She been fucking
to be treated like that, bro.
She was killing you already when she had to fade. She was already banging you out when she had to fade.
Yeah,
dog.
that was disrespect right there. Enough. Your woman ain't supposed to have a fade. You know what I mean?
Yo. And you over here looking
She
like,
said, look at the way you
looking
dress
like what's
right
his
now.
name was Smollett, looking like. Oh,
She getting on you the way you dress, how you doing up on the Red Lobster. I mean, I agree with her. You know what I mean? Not too much with the dressing thing, but you doing up in the Red Lobster. I mean,
What,
then
Red
again,
Lobster's not high quality anymore?
I mean, that's not what you take. I'm gonna take my wife to Red Lobster to go propose. Does that sound like something you do?
No, I mean,
Does that sound like a romantic decision?
no, I would do it more like on a cruise or something like that, but not.
I mean, you can just
Not
do
no
it
Red Lobster type shit.
You can do it at a park and just kneel down and, you know, the background is a water, a lake or something. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't really do the proposing thing any damn way.
Yeah.
That's me. I don't learn enough now that I just don't see that marriage is a smart idea for really any man in America. You know. Because the law is against you. A prenup is not even good enough anymore because they can just say they was under arrest.
Under the arrest, and you're still fucked.
I mean, because of the laws of the country and how the rate that women are divorcing men, and it seems like they're doing it just so they can take your shit and run. You know what I mean?
I do run.
I don't think the marriage thing's smart, but I like the idea of marriage. You know, you finding your shorty, you love her, and you guys build a family together. That's great. But nah, all this begging to have your hand and marriage crap, like, nah. How are you begging somebody to take care of them for the rest of their life? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, right? I'm begging you to be with me so I can take care of you for the rest of your motherfucking life.
Are you kidding me? Nah.
And pretty much, because that's what it is. Because even if you do decide to dipset, I still got to take care of your ass for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and the kids, you know, and give you the house and everything.
But I think it's like, is it like after 10 years, she gets like half the shits, or does it even have to be 10 years?
No, it doesn't. It can be, I think it's a year or 2 years. They can go out there shit right away, bro. If you ain't signed them documents, I mean, once you're married, and say you didn't sign a prenup, you know what I'm saying? Basically, everything is hers now. It's y'all's together. You know what I mean? And then let's say if you did sign a prenup, anything you accumulated while you were married, it's now y'all's. So that's why she gets half of your money. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's little loopholes and, you know.
Man, look, I just see it like this,
They
bro.
can get through that, right through that.
If you're just a real individual, a real motherfucking person, and you know you didn't get none of that shit, just like if I was, you know, married with my lady or whatever, and she was the one that did all the shit and got all the shit, like real talk, I wouldn't be no green ass motherfucker trying to take
That's
half
because
her
we're
shit.
Men.
I was like, yo, that's your shit.
Men don't normally
You know
go
what I mean?
after. Men don't normally
That's
go
your
after
shit. That's yours. Take
possessions. Men don't do that. Men don't do that. Men don't. It's not a normal thing for a man to do that. It's actually shameful because as a man, you know damn well you're supposed to be building your own kingdom. What the hell are you trying to take from her to add to your kingdom for? Nah, Nick.
Yeah, like you goofy, dog, doing shit like that.
I know a lot of men just say, you know, oh, you want the house, take it. I can do this all over again.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, shots fired.
But I mean, at the same time, you know, we work too damn hard to be just giving things up easy. So
no, you're right.
It don't really make no sense to do the marriage.
You just ain't gonna get it all for free.
It don't make sense to do the marriage thing if we know what's going on. This big scam in America where the women is suddenly just not happy no more. It can run off with half or even more of that.
And
how
it
should I work your ass off for, man? Come on, man. You don't make too many sacrifices, too many moves or that. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, my man here, he was trying to lock down the security because homegirl, she had this shit going on. She had it all going. He was trying to lie to security now. Like, damn, if I marry her, I can stay in the basement.
I can stay in the basement. Yeah, she gonna take care of me.
Mama, I can cut hair every now and then in my mama kitchen.
She like, get out of here, nigga.
She ain't fall for that trick. You know?
Said, no, we ain't falling for that foolishness.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, I don't know if you want to call him a simp. I mean, partial simpness in there because you just allow complete.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, we can't say he's a simp because
she was playing simp and she woke up.
Yeah,
so she was supporting him for 4.5 years. She was simping.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And there's nothing wrong with a woman supporting a man. There's not.
You think so?
It's no. I'm just saying to a certain extent.
I mean,
to a certain extent.
Yeah, there's a role.
If you're like, let's say you get injured at work, then motherfucker, you need to support.
I mean,
after he gets back on point and everything good, then you know
she can.
You fall back to your normal routine, and the man take care of business.
She can be the like the Bible says, the help meet.
Yeah.
Right. Like you can help out.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I have to do the majority because this is the way it is.
Yeah.
As a man, you have to be running things, man. You know what I'm saying? How can you run things if your woman's paying half? I mean, I know some guys is probably gonna be mad at me for saying that, but I personally don't feel that a woman should be holding it down. I mean, yes, if something happens, she do need to be in a position where she can pick things up and hold us down for a little bit.
That's what I mean.
The mentality is I have to hurry up and, get back on my horse.
Get back on my shit, yeah.
She can't be, I can't leave my woman here and supporting and doing all that. I just couldn't, I wouldn't feel right doing it.
No, not at all, bro.
No.
You can't, no. We're not doing that. We don't do that here. Where's my Wakanda? I'm just saying, like,
do that
if you do get hurt and you're injured, like, you just be able to hold it down for a couple weeks till I get back on my feet. Shit.
Yeah.
That's all. And if anybody wants to say anything about that, man, don't forget. You can hop up on here. That's what we got the stream up right now. You can come up on here as a guest and talk your ish with us. And don't forget to hit the like button, people, man. And comment. And let people know, man, that we're here. We're in the building, man. Yeah.
Let's move to the next.
So let's go. Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. And let's see what we got.
So they think they could just get away with the privilege of not being accountable because of all the structures that are put into place. One thing you guys mentioned before earlier was about Maury. Think about the concept of Maury. This is why so many women today are incapable of understanding the word accountability when they look at the different structures within our society today. The concept of Maury is she can test 6 to 10 men, but she'll never get booed. Ever.
She gets clapped.
She can come out up on stage and never get booed, but they'll boo all 6 of the guys, even if they were never the father.
Raped you, but if I raped you, then how'd you get?
I'm a guy.
Talk about accountability, right? Because the modern woman would prefer to lie than take accountability. So with the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case, she preferred to lie than to be seen. Because I've always said that women have a perception, right, that they want to keep up. They want to be seen a certain way.
Our image.
And so what it is that for women, image is everything. Right, and so with Amber Heard, she didn't want her image to be destroyed. With the women that go on the Maury show, and I'm telling you, they go crazy. He should have been doing this before the DNA test comes out. By the way, they're going crazy because what? They're trying to keep an image, right? The problem is the reason why MTR was talking about DNA test should be mandatory. The reason why they won't do it is because women's image would be destroyed. Women want an image in this society, and their image is going to be destroyed. So what they would prefer to do is lie, because there are many people, most people, believe that women are quite innocent, believe that they're the ones that are always a victim, right? What will happen is their image will be destroyed and they'll be seen for who they are, and they don't want it.
In the case of 11-month-old Lila, Drew, you are
not the father. Oh.
That's where he do the crip walk.
Where's the accountability, ladies?
That's where Maury chased her in the back. It's okay, baby.
But you know what happens when they do get found out to be lying? They get consoled.
No, they run off.
Oh my God, I got
They run off and scream.
Don't worry. They run up and scream. Maury
I got so
runs
many
after
stories
them.
about this.
And everyone's like, oh, it's okay. So what it is that there's no accountability. Me and MTR know, right? If a guy does something and it's wrong and it goes tits up, there's an accountability there, right? There's accountability right there. Women get consoled, they get cuddled, they get told that it's okay, don't worry about it. So then she does what? She goes and does it again. Yeah, because she never learned the lesson. There was no real consequence.
Exactly.
If I
And she's consoled by men and women.
Men and women.
Had to help you. Don't jump all over her.
Look, don't jump all over her. Fuck you mean?
Fucking Maury, man. Bitch ass nigga.
You supposed to shots fired right now.
Okay.
Maury's a bitch ass.
I'd have been like them other brothers that be on the show. I'd have been,
Yeah.
it ain't mine, bitch. Go find another dad, bitch. You know what I mean?
Maury's a hoe, man.
Yeah, bitch ass.
Yeah, man. This is, I've
Kick
always
his ass
done
right in the
this.
shit.
You always, the chick can have, chick can be on there the 10th time, 14th time.
Facts.
I seen one where the bitch was on there 21 dudes.
Oh, I ain't seen that one, but I saw the chick been on there like about 10 times, though.
No, I seen one with 21 dudes tested, bro. 21 dudes tested. She came to the show like maybe
The
4 or
fuck?
5
Did she have a gangbang?
I don't know what the hell it sounded like she had a gangbang. But out of all the 21, nobody still.
Nobody manned up.
Every time you are not the fuck, she ran to the back every time. Maury
Straight up screaming, skirting off, running off.
Baby, I got you, baby.
They're like, don't make fun of her, guys.
We're gonna do another show. We're just gonna fun.
Treat the kitty right. Treat her nice. You stupid. Karen, you're a whore.
We're gonna bring you back to the show. We're gonna test him.
It's like, yo, you're a clown.
It's crazy. No accountability whatsoever. Nobody. It's crazy how Buddy said like nobody is. Shout out to MTR and
mediocre tutorials.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie
and Sour Garvey. I mean, pointing out some very obvious things that people don't want to ever talk about, but you know, the crowd is like cheering for her, you know, and then when the dudes come out, no matter if 20 other dudes before that tested to be not the father, they still booing the next guy that come on. They got to get tested. It's just crazy.
The club was getting shot up. 21.
Bro. It's crazy, man.
And nobody.
Yo, that kid, think about what happens when that kid grows up.
Nah, but check this out,
He
dog.
sees that his mom was
Check
on
this
Maury with tons of dudes getting tested, and the mama can't find his daddy.
21 dudes, right? Guns were loaded. Everybody was shooting blanks.
It don't mean that niggas were shooting blanks.
21 of them. None of them got her pregnant out of those 21?
Man, she still got pregnant by somebody. That means it could have been.
It was with somebody else.
It could have been 42 niggas. And the 21s that came on, they were just the lucky niggas that didn't.
That's all she could find while the clock was ticking.
That didn't shoot far enough, I guess. You know?
Oh my God.
Yo, if you have to test that many dudes,
you're a whore.
Hell, if you got to do more than 1, 2 dudes, you a whore.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Bro, if you got to get tested just off rip because you don't know the baby daddy, you're a fucking whore.
It's like we putting the standard back farther and
Yeah,
farther.
like, no, we're not doing that. That's what women do. We're not doing that.
No,
if you fuck up once already and you don't know who the baby daddy is.
That's a damn shame. How do you fuck so many dudes that you don't know who the father of your child is, man?
That's crazy.
And then I'm just thinking, like think what I said. That kid is gonna grow up and see that shit. What is his view gonna be of his mother then? How is his view gonna be of a wife or she? The daughter might follow the damn pattern.
No.
That's crazy, man. No accountability at all. Yet she can still file for Section 8 and the government will take care of her. You know what I mean? No accountability. It's all right, baby. We ain't worried about who the daddy is no more. We're just gonna just sign up for the service and we're gonna give you some government sheets.
Shots fired. Oh man, somebody
You know what I mean?
slap this motherfucker.
Just give me we're gonna give you some government cheese. Don't worry about that. Pow.
Like, that is crazy, son.
Yo, do you know what makes me sick about the Maury show? Is like, it made it common now for women to not know who the father of the children is. It made it common for women to just go out there and cheat.
Like, it's okay.
And like, nobody is going to fault you. He be like, she made a mistake. Get away from her. She made a mistake. What do you mean she made a mistake?
I made a mistake? 22 fucking times?
That's not a mistake, homie.
That's a professional.
I don't even care if it's one other dude. I don't care if it's one other dude. It doesn't matter. The point is, you're supposed to, be sleeping with the one guy. Like, there was a time when women had standards, and like you didn't let a dude shoot his
shoot the club
I'm not trying
up.
to be too graphic. Yeah, he couldn't shoot the club up unless it was marriage. You know what I mean? Unless it was marriage involved. Like, how do you just like let anybody come up in there and bust? And then you don't know who the father is of the child. That's just crazy. You are the despicable, lowest piece of crap on earth, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna hold the accountability on you right now. You are the lowest thing on earth if you can sleep around and not know who the father of your children is. I don't care if it's between two guys. I don't care if you say, I know who it is. And it's a possibility of one or two guys. No, it ain't supposed to be no possibility. It's supposed to be a definite.
You should know who it is. Yeah, it was definitely Supreme Rex.
You try to jinx me. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you my lady, it better be just me. They shouldn't be no we need. But I'm gonna get a female tested anyway because I didn't see too much now.
Bro,
I didn't see too much. And mandatory testing, like Sarah Garvey was saying in that clip, he was saying like mandatory testing is not being pushed like that because women's image.
Yeah,
they're worried about their image. Well,
I think it should be.
It definitely needs to be, and I think it's going to help women in the future with their image.
Yeah, I think it benefits for both sides, male and female. I think it would benefit.
If you don't want a bad image, then guess what?
Don't be a Jezebel.
Exactly. It's that simple.
That's it.
I mean, this Jezebel fucking that spirit that's going around. It has to stop.
Don't be a Jezebel, and dudes don't be a dirty Jane Crow. That's it.
That's why I really can't feel bad for dudes that be crying about child support. Like, bruh, you nutted in that chick, and you know the consequences. What are you surprised about? Yeah, you want child support, man. You didn't love this woman, and don't you know, like,
but you shot the club up.
When you have a child with a woman that you don't love, that child doesn't get the proper raising. Yeah. He doesn't get the a child should experience mom and dad in the household. I didn't get to experience that. You know what I'm saying?
I did for a little moment.
I did for a little bit as
it was over.
As a young child. I mean, let me take that back. As a young child, I did, but for most of my childhood, I didn't.
For the years that you really needed it, though, it wasn't there.
My mom broke up with my pops pretty quick, but at least I got to grow up and seeing mom and dad. My dad is tight. And my mom didn't, feed me no lies telling me my dad didn't care about me and stuff like that. But the point I'm making is, the child ain't supposed to be raised up in a broken home, man. You know what I mean? And the government is basically incentivizing women to do so, even incentivizing men, because, you can't go to jail for it, and the public ain't gonna shame you for it. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay a lot of money in child support, but
it's crazy.
Like nobody is really looking at it or telling you that you did anything wrong as a man for going out there and being a baby daddy for several different women.
Word.
Niggas be dapping you up.
And then you can't even support him. You deadbeat ass.
That's my nigga. He over there swinging. He's over there slaying.
He out there slaying.
Yes.
He can't slaying.
That's stupid.
The crowd's going wild. But you're actually a fucking cornball.
Man,
you're a fucking choir boy compared to me.
I always knew I am not going to have a child with a woman that I ain't married to. It was always in my mind. I ain't going to do
that. Mine wasn't really like that. I was just more like, I just didn't want to bring nothing in this world, man. Like, this shit, it's fucked up out here.
Yeah.
It is. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. Kids are beautiful. I love kids and everything. But I still kind of think, like, that's a little bit of it's just a little bit of you being selfish. Because you know what the hell's going on out here. And if you ain't got your shit together, why would you bring another life into this to be in the same, craziness that you were brought in?
The kid's not going to have the proper balance. It's really an unfair situation for the kid. Yeah. That's the majority of us black folks that are grown today. About 80% of us.
Or when they tell you, the man that tell you,
you know
hey, I ain't going to be there. And then here she comes. I'm going to keep him anyway. I'm going to keep it anyway.
Well, you should keep it anyway because, the child got to die because of, your bad decisions? You should keep it anyway. I ain't got no beef on that.
Well, I mean, I guess, but
you should have never effed the dude and let him with no condom on.
True.
And as a dude, you should have never effed her with no condom on. Y'all know what y'all doing.
So are you against?
Bro, I've had raw. I've done it raw. Come on.
Yes.
And every time, meats. And every time I'm like, damn. I'm always worried, like, damn.
You fucked up.
I messed up, but I'm prepared at that time. Like, you know what? If it's come back, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. I had a chick give me a scare already. You know what I'm saying? And then after 6 months, she was just like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You're not the daddy." Well, how do you know that? The baby
After
ain't born.
6 months,
the baby wasn't even born yet. She was already telling me I wasn't the father. Then I had to thoroughly investigate her. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And then she was finally like, finally I got to, after she didn't really admit that there was other dudes, she kind of told on herself.
Karen, your whore.
And then when the baby came out, I looked at Facebook pictures and I was like, yeah, it ain't me. But damn, that joint was scary, boy.
Yes.
That joint was scary. Hell yeah.
I bet.
I was involved in the church and all that, boy. I was worried about so many penalties I was going to face for that. But that's
committed to ultimate sin.
That's another part of my
$100 to fuck off.
Another part of my life I ain't really trying to talk about right now on the podcast. But man,
yeah.
The point is, accountability is not being held on the woman's side, and it's basically like a normal thing now. For because they're saying now 30% of men. I was watching the thing now. They're saying that 30% of men doing paternity tests now, finding out that their kids are not theirs.
What?
30%, bro.
Oh.
It was Sarah Garvey was talking about it, matter of fact, man. 30%.
Damn.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
That's sad, dude.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's enough. That's a high enough percentage to make mandatory testing now, man.
30%, yeah.
30% is high.
That's a high number. I thought you were gonna say maybe 2%, 5%.
You would think
30%.
30%.
That's a lot.
Men are finding out when their kids are 18, 20 years old
that you are not the pappy.
I was watching this one story recently. This dude, his daughter got sick. He wanted to give up his body part so she can be better. And they're like, "Oh, nah, you ain't the daddy."
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Then he went and tested the rest of his kids. He had 6 kids.
And none of them were his?
None of them. All 6.
Oh, you
all
simp.
6.
You simp.
Yeah, man.
And you telling me, okay, all 6 wasn't his?
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell all 6 of them didn't look like you?
I guess not. He didn't get into that much detail. But what he ended up doing was, he didn't even tell the wife. He was just like, he sent them on vacation or something like that. And then when they came back, they
did
found
all
the
this
house,
research.
They found the house empty. And he moved to the Philippines.
Passport brother gone.
He moved to the Philippines.
Gone.
It was just crazy. And then the kids, they're all like, "Yo, what happened? Where you at?"
Said, "I'm leaving."
He's like, "Man, none of
on
y'all
the next plane.
None of y'all are mine. I'm in the Philippines now. This is where
Y'all
I'll be."
will never see me again because I'm leaving.
It's kind of
on
cold.
The next plane.
It's kind of cold for the kids because they grew up believing that's their dad and they love him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the one it ain't cold on him. It's the mother, the one that fucked up.
When I listened to more of his story, it was like everybody was more so mad at him for leaving. He's like, "Oh, you didn't have to do it like that." What do you mean? What was he supposed to do?
What you mean? Shorty did me dirty. All 6 of them.
Oh, he found out all the kids weren't his, bro.
Hell yeah, I'd have left, bro. What you mean?
All
I
the
mean,
kids weren't
I don't
his.
know if I would have dipped like that, but what you can't judge a man's reaction on that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if I would dip like that either because I would think you gotta bond with these kids. They love you. You love them.
That's just some crazy shit, bro. Like that you just got bamboozled.
You kind of, I mean, you got bamboozled, but you know, you spent all these years raising them. You know, and I think the kid that was sick was like an adult age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just crazy, man. But that's what goes on in this world, man. There's a lot of situations where men are finding out that the kid is not theirs, man. And then does the woman go to jail for that? No. Does she get sued? No. There's no repercussions whatsoever. It's just like, oh, well, yeah, you got screwed, dude. And that's it.
Yep.
And then if his name was on that birth certificate, guess what he got to do? If his name was on that birth certificate, he got to pay for the rest of that child's life or until, I don't know, something gets solved. But, I mean, you see this case happen a lot where men have to pay child support on a kid that's not theirs because their name is on the child support. I mean, their name is on the birth certificate of a kid that they believe that was theirs. Later find out it's not, but the judge like, well, too bad. You still got to pay child support and take care of this kid. Which is not fair at all. But what happens to the mom?
Yeah, you already signed the contract.
Nothing happens to her.
You are committed now.
Yo, it's crazy. That's the wicked-ass society we live in today, man.
The wickery. But let's go into the last one we got, people, because we got about 15 minutes left on the show. So let's go ahead and look at the last one if we got enough time to do it.
Let's do it.
And give a quick little comment on it, and then we're going to get up out of here. Let's check it out.
Could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend? And could I possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this question to? He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with your. That don't mean he's ever intending to wife your.
Word.
Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still know this who I want to be with. She just getting on my nerves right now. And I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at.
Raw, baby.
You don't want no more. You ain't asking for shit. Hell yeah, I like you.
Whoa.
You still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot. I'm gonna talk to you a lot. You actually okay with me having to get off the phone when my girl walk in? Yeah, I like you, baby. I like you.
Wow.
A whole lot. Yeah, that nigga might like you more than his girlfriend. Yes.
Real stuff.
Yeah.
Real stuff.
Yes, that's for a lot of you women. Just because he may like you more than he likes his girl at that moment, it's just that moment. Doesn't mean he's gonna wife you. Or he's gonna leave what he got at home. It's just for that time and moment. You're probably doing something cool, or you're being like, I don't know, you're being cool right now. So he's gonna fuck with you for a second. But that doesn't mean he's going to leave.
Hell no.
The main one.
No.
Especially if the main one is cooking, cleaning.
If he done invested a lot into her too.
And invested, yeah. I was just about to get there.
He got kids with her, maybe.
Invested.
He done built a home with her. Like, he ain't about to leave that.
He ain't just about to leave that.
And she's putting up with the fact that she know that he up to something. He ain't leaving that.
And that he cuts hair at his mama's house? Do you think he's going to leave that?
Hell nah.
Just because he likes you more?
Yeah, he likes you more. He
likes you more because you just don't
you don't require him to have any real commitment towards you.
That's the thing with the side chicks. They never understood that. I'm like, look, the reason why, if the homie likes you more or whatever, it's because you're just all the fun parts. That's all it is. You're just all the fun parts.
Mm-hmm.
You're none of the bad things we got to deal with, or you know, you're just straight the fun parts.
And here's the thing, yo. It goes the other way around too. There's women right? That men know that she's married and they're willing to be the side dude.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just side dude, side girl, side whoever the hell it is.
And the side dude be thinking she gonna leave him.
No, bro.
There be side dudes that this is
no.
stuff.
I'm feeling what you're saying, but I'm just like for the
works
dude,
the other
like,
way around.
nah, bro. Like you just for her fun, for her entertainment.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
But for the most part, a lot of you women get caught up in this trap, man. I mean, y'all be dating a married man for 10 years.
Word. Bro, I remember.
Oh, man, y'all some dumb mother effers. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to call it what it is.
I'm not going to say her name, but her brother had something like that going on. He was with two women that they knew about each other for years. And I believe he was married to the other one. Or did he marry them both? I don't know. No. But they didn't live in the same house or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And like every so often, there would be a big cat fight. And then they would go, everything would be cool, and then all of a sudden it'd be a big cat fight again.
Yeah.
And like,
they keep going back to him. They keep going back to him.
Yeah, like
Y'all women would rather do that than be with an average guy with a good heart that's going to be somebody someday. You don't know that he's going to be somebody someday. You just assume that he ain't going to be
He just ain't shit. Oops.
And then when he do become something, guess what's going to happen? He going to get a younger, better looking chick. And then the cycle just continues. At some point, men got to either improve or they just going to be a known piece of garbage. You know.
Facts.
It is what it is.
Like it's something you got to understand that we're going to improve or not.
And the biggest problem is that you women, a lot of women, especially our people, black people, you know, you want to wait at the finish line and fuck the winners.
You got to reboot your system, boo.
You got to look at who's racing, who got the potential. Is he going to win the race?
Word.
Is he going to be runner-up? Because runner-up is good enough. Is he going to at least finish the race? Finish the race.
At least finish it, yeah.
That's a good enough dude. Because that means eventually he's still going to get there.
But
you know
whoa. Yeah, I feel you. But you can't be the turtle in the race, though.
I mean, you shouldn't.
It can't be like 40, 50 years and then you finally make it to the race.
Well, I mean, if that's what it took, that's what it took. I wouldn't recommend it.
So 50 years for your ass to get right?
Listen, most men don't hit their strides until they're in their 50s. Most men don't hit their financial stride.
Oh, no, yeah. That happens, I think, between their 50s and 40s or whatever. But I'm saying, like...
50s and 60s, actually.
To even know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still haven't realized that yet? And you're 50 now? Like, come on, bro. Like, you should have been manned up.
I mean, if you're realizing it at 50, you probably won't ever hit your stride, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because you're like, oh, no, it takes...
No,
like,
but
you can't wait that long.
I'm just saying for women that are out there trying to find a man, because I agree that they should look for a man that can, you know, is going to be able to financially help in at least 70, 80% of the relationship. You know what I mean? Because you're required to do a little something. Don't have this mentality that you shouldn't have to do nothing.
And I feel like wifey, female, you should at least do 10, 20%.
You got to do something. I mean, 20% really ain't even enough. I mean, financially, at least that. But yeah, man, you got to be worth. If I'm going to be spending 80% on supporting your wife, you got to be worth something to me.
Yeah,
you got to be something really worth something to me. Like for real.
It ain't all just your looks. That's what I say, man. And when we were younger, that's all we think about is the looks and one to clap cheeks. That's it. That's what we do. We're young. We trying to look fresh. We want to get that lady. We want to clap them cheeks. But as you get older,
you start learning.
It's not all about just cheeks.
It ain't.
You want peace.
Ain't nothing worse than a woman that's a pain in the butt, just wants you to do everything. That is a terrible freaking thing to experience.
You just want peace, my brothers.
Oh my gosh, a lazy ass woman that just wants you to do everything.
That's a no-go here, people.
Some of y'all hit a financial stride early in your life and you think it's all gravy. I mean, you know, I admire like things like what some of these red pill content guys are teaching when it comes to a man like becoming the best version he can be. But you're learning from a lot of guys that don't have experience in life because they're saying like basically become this great guy and then, you know, pay all the bills. Like I think when you do that, you pay all the bills, you know, you kind of train her to think that she ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
And I think that's a terrible way to do it. You got to have a woman, you want her to have a mindset that, yo, something could happen one day. What are you going to do to support this family if something happens?
That's why I said you always got to find a go-getter. And that's why I'm like, I don't want you, I don't have you here and trying to teach you this and show you this, not to pay the fucking bills. That's not what it's about. But damn it, if something happens, like we said earlier in the show that I said, if something happens, I fall, you must be able to hold the fort down, at least till I can get up.
And when you make her life too easy, she'll end up not appreciating it anyway. A lot of these dudes that spoil women and buy them whatever the hell they want, and they don't let them take any responsibility and you know, upkeep in life, they'll freaking leave that dude quick because they're bored.
They're bored, and they don't look at you.
They're bored, and they're used to like just getting this special treatment that is normal to them. They don't understand. Like they're lucky that they found you. And they don't understand their looks are going to deteriorate and their coochie is getting worn down.
Facts.
And dudes are that got it like that, they're always like, they're used to be able to get something fresh and new pretty much almost instantly.
Fresh meat. Carne fresca.
But you still have the woman, you still got this mentality that the next guy, you can find something better. Because women always thinking they can get better. And no.
You're going to get a Pookie and Ray Ray, and that's all you're going to stay sticking with.
So many women have made that mistake. You done left a good guy.
Yeah.
And then you ended up getting with a Pookie because it was fun. And then that good guy moved on with his life and found another younger, better version of you. And now you're miserable for the rest of your life because you can't find another man to support you the way that guy that you left that you left for the Pookie for. You cannot find a guy to do those things again. Like, the truth is that there's always going to be more physical better, more mentally better, more financially better. Like, there's always somebody better.
You'll have somebody have a one-up on you, always.
But it doesn't mean you're capable of getting that person all the time. You know what I mean? Like, once you find somebody that's committed to you, but he's doing the right thing, you know.
Do right by him.
You got to do right by him.
Same thing with men, though, too. If you can find a woman that's really going to be committed.
Definitely that.
And be submissive to you and let you take lead and everything, bro, like, don't do her dirty. Do her right.
I'll let some go, man. I regret it.
Do her right.
And, yeah.
Yes.
That's real stuff right there, man.
You know what I mean?
This is life experience we teach y'all. This ain't no, we read a book and we looking up facts online and, you know what I'm saying? Like these other podcasts
these are life
out here,
experiences.
80% of marriages and blah, blah. Like, you know, they just reading stuff. They ain't going through nothing.
80% of marriage. Like, nah, this is real experience. I'm telling you, like, even like he just said before, you know, I didn't mean to cut him off. That he done had a few good ones and left. I done had a few good ones and left me too. Luckily, I'd have been, you know, I guess the grace of God, I got lucky again.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm still a fuck up. But I don't do all the mistakes that I used to do, like back in the day. Like, I finally keep my pee-pee in my pants and, you know, and try to be a good dude. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as you get older, all you really just want is peace. Like, I'm serious, man. Like, I really don't have the time to go cheat and fuck around anymore. Like, I don't even think about that shit. Like, for real. You know how hard it is to juggle two motherfuckers and trying to keep that shit from people not knowing and not finding out? Like, man, that's so much work. I'm like, bro, I don't got time for that.
I've never juggled, but you know.
I can imagine. Man, I used to
stressful.
I used to be a dirty dog.
Yeah, you damn sure were.
Right. You know,
I was a major simp.
I just don't got time for that shit no more, bro. Like I'm more worried about how to make money, and do bigger things to have fun and enjoy life, because I know there's more to life than just chilling on the block. Like I try to tell all my other young friends and all that stuff like that. Say, motherfuckers, you got to broaden your horizons. Excuse me for the cuss words and everything, but yes, you got to open that mind, bro. There's more to this world than just chilling on the block. Trust me, guys, there's more to this world.
Most definitely.
But we are hitting that time. Big Rex, is there anything you want to say, brother? Any plug-ins, any shout-outs to any of the other homies?
I mean, y'all that know me, that love me, you know I love you too, and whatever. Support, subscribe.
Yes.
We'll talk our shit later. You know what I'm saying? Moms, I love you. Pops, I love you. And we just hope that our life experiences teach you people something. And we love what we do.
Facts. Facts. That was very adequately spoken. So, people, man, don't forget, like my man Supreme Rex just said, man. Whoops, wrong thing. Like my homie Supreme Rex just said, people. Don't forget to leave that comment, like, subscribe, share, tell your peoples about us. Let them know, man. We just two dudes spitting the real shit. Some of the stuff, yes, we do go pull out the books and get out the statistics, but some of the stuff we do tell y'all from our own experiences and from other friends that are real homies that we done seen, like it happened to them, so we know.
Yeah.
So, you know, people, we ain't here to lead nobody wrong. We just here to try to teach the truth and let people know what the shit really going on. So let me go ahead and give Supreme Rex his Ultra Roar. As y'all already know, I am the infamous Dr. Shockalou. That's my boy Big G. And together, we are that podcast show that is called
Shockalou Dreams.
You know?
Shockalou Dreams, baby.
That's it, baby.
Shockalou Dreams.
So with that being said, you guys already know, let me pull out the Jergens hand sanitizer.
Not the lotion.
Be safe.
But the sanitizer.
Wash your dirty ass hands. And last but not least, people, I got to start bringing my dogs back out so they can start screaming with us again. Because I know when we start seeing it now, they're going to scream it right now. So last but not least, people, wash your filthy ass. Now let's chill, have some drinks, and get ready for the finals.
You can ride something crazy like that, man. If you want it so bad, then steal one yourself.
This is a Luca exclusive.